Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. He'll bring it out. It's Keith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hokies offense will be first on the attack. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Gives it on the option. And the Hokies are stopped, but not before getting the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's got the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. The Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Groves. Get it out on the screen. It's a seam wide open. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good. Caught in the back
backfield, it's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Salter. He's got it on the move. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's trying to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffs! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Virginia 10, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Holloway. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Hokies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Hokies line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. There he goes. Open it up. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Great place to start for this offense. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Salter. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Gonna take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. They're up by a touchdown here in the first. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Coming out with it, it's Holloway. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Rides to back and leaves it. Lots of running room. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Drones. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Selden. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man, it's Holloway. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've got a first down here to open the period. Red pass, it's complete. He's loose. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Green. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They just keep firing. Moving out of the pocket. Got some movement into the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll do it himself. There he goes. He has the first and still on his feet. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He's got it on the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last year's return to prominence for Colorado was fueled by a couple of superstars, Travis Hunter winning the Heisman Trophy and giving this whole program a bolt.
They also lost Shedeur Sanders, a quarterback, so losing a lot of talent.
Turning on the Jets. Shoved out of bounds They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Touchdown, Colorado! Great job by the back on the option. He'll try to tack on one more. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Using his legs, it's Bennett. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And there he goes. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And man, what great.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. Had nowhere to go. Couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Fires to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Buffaloes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll pull it on the read. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
26, Virginia Tech, 10.
Looking for blockers. And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Looking to pass. It's Drones. They're setting up the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Going to take a shot at this DB. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Release to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the returner will be brought down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Drones. Dumps it off in the flats. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a real...
And the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Unloads quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg.
And the Hokies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Price. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Salter. Looking to take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffs! And the route is on. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, out of space. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Got it in the middle, it's Green.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there wide.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Green. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Hokies send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, Colorado.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Heath. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Give to the running back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Hayden. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Buffaloes have taken it inside the 20. The play action fake. Hauls it in. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Big fella moving. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to pass, it's Drones. Trying to set up the screen. He's past the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Defense will start the 4th on its heels. And talk about spreading. Around everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Finds his tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Hokies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Motion from the wideout. On the ground, it's Overton. There's a live football. Defense swarming on that loose ball. A turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He'll keep it himself. Quick step, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Virginia Tech, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He's looking downfield to throw. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll do it himself. Makes one man miss. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And the returner will be knocked down. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He'll ride his man on the option. Nice move to keep running.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Powers through the defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throwing.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Man, too little, too late. Where was this earlier in the game? They could have used that explosive play earlier when this game was close, but obviously these guys are still out here. They're still competing. They're going to keep fighting until there's zeros on the clock, but they need more plays like that earlier in games moving forward.
And the Hokies with the 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Here's the handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way through.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Grab near the marker, it's Bennett. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Hokies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The give out of the gun. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do.